In this video, we're going to be covering how we can use this feature of subsurface scattering to the objects. Basically, what this thing does is like it's going to allow to give us like a skin-like effect to our objects. So once the object is selected, as you can see that this setting cannot be like the other ones like the ambient occlusion or bloom. You cannot enable or disable it. It already has a sampling and a jitter threshold. So in order to uh, like give that subsurface scattering effect, you would go to the material, and by default we already have this principle BSDF, right? If you don't have it, you this comes by default whenever you select a new one. So while you are in the principle BSDF, one thing you would say is this subsurface, right? So before actually changing the subsurface vector, I'm just gonna go and go to this render preview, and then I'm gonna make the subsurface max, which is 1. So look, we have achieved, by doing that we have achieved like this object has a skin. So if you try to play with it, right, you would notice that okay, it has a skin, but the lightning is affecting it, but it does not have a redness. But in the real objects, if you when you would do that, you would say that it doesn't, like you will see that we may want to have, other than the lightning effects, we may want to have uh, a redness effect. In order to do that, I'm just gonna select that object again in the materials tab. I'm gonna scroll down where I see this setting. Under the settings, you will find the screen space refraction. No, not this one. The subsurface translucency. That one. So I'm gonna enable that. Once you enable that, you would notice that there is a lot of redness. Right now the light is inside the box, so it even glows even more and gives you too much of redness in there. But like when the object or the light actually goes close to it, it actually gives you the redness, and you also have the skin like effect. Back to this one, when you are inside the render properties and under the subsurface scattering, this sampling actually just makes it like you can play with these settings, but that would actually tweak the jitter, like the noise in it, and how much you want to do it, and how much sampling you want to do it to increase that effect uh, or decrease that effect, depending on what is the requirement or what are you trying to achieve with them. Thanks for watching.